Today, we're going to talk about a whole new way to interact with the tools you use for work every single day. I mean, if you've ever felt like your software is holding you back, this is for you. We're talking about building your very own Jira apps, but here's the kicker. You won't have to write a single line of code.
So let's just jump right in. Have you ever noticed how weirdly different our tech at home is compared to our tech at work? I mean, at home, we're talking to our AI assistants, we're getting instant answers, and things just kind of work. But then you get to the office, and it feels like you're stuck in the past, right? Just clicking through endless menus in these super rigid systems.
It's a real disconnect, isn't it? We've completely changed how we deal with technology in our day-to-day lives, but our work software just hasn't kept up. So that begs the question, why can't work be that fast? Why can't we get that same conversational speed inside a tool like Jira?
Well, that's exactly the problem that a new breed of tool is trying to solve. And the idea behind it is actually incredibly simple. What if you could just describe what you need, in plain English, and have that turn into a real working app?
And this is it. It's called the No-Code Apps Creator. Basically, think of it as a super smart translator. You give it a prompt in natural language, just like you'd type into a chat, and it turns that into a secure custom app that lives right inside your Jira instance. It's turning your ideas into actual software.
So what can it really do? Well, it takes your prompts and builds a fully functional app. We're talking the user interface, the logic, the whole shebang. It creates tools that are custom fit to your team's workflow, not some one-size-fits-all template. And it's all secure, living right inside Jira Cloud. But honestly, the biggest deal here? It makes it so anybody can be a builder. A Jira admin, a project manager, you name it.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. This has got to be complicated, right? But actually, the whole process is designed to be ridiculously fast. Let's walk through how you can go from just a simple sentence to a real deployed app in practically no time at all.
It seriously boils down to just 4 steps. 1. You pop open the app creator in Jira. 2. You just write out what you need, in plain English. 3. The AI does the heavy lifting in the background, building out everything. And 4. You click deploy. That's it. Your new app is live and ready for your team to use.
Okay, just a quick heads up on this, because it's important. Depending on how your company has things set up, you might need an admin to give the final okay before you can deploy an app. It's always a good idea to just check first, so that last step goes off without a hitch.
All right, so we get how it works. But now for the fun part. What can you actually make? This is where you can start thinking about all those little daily annoyances and bottlenecks and just build a solution for them.
Think about your dashboards. Imagine creating a gadget that instantly shows every single overdue issue, broken down by project and person. Or how about a team capacity view that actually throws up an alert when someone's getting overloaded? You could even build a simple tracker for high-priority issues that uses colors to tell you what's on fire, so nothing ever gets missed again. And it's not just for small gadgets. You can build some pretty powerful stuff for admin and analysis. For example, a big multi-tab overview of your entire Jira instance, with different views for projects, users, you name it. Or something really sophisticated, like a risk assessment dashboard that maps out issues on an impact versus probability metrics. The whole point is to finally build tools that match how your team really works, not how the software forces you to.
Here's a perfect example that a lot of teams love. Imagine a single visualizer for your sprint that shows your burn-down chart, how many days are left, and your team's velocity trends over time. That's the kind of thing that used to take a developer weeks to build, or you'd have to buy a complicated plugin. Now, you can create it from just one sentence.
Now, to get these amazing results, how you write your prompt is everything. It's like giving someone directions. The clearer you are, the better the result. So be specific. Mention the exact fields you want, the date ranges, how things should be sorted. Tell it what format you want, a table, a chart, whatever. And here's a real pro tip. Think about who's going to use it. You can ask for different views for different roles, like a high-level summary for an exec and a super detailed one for a team lead, all from the same app.
So this is all cool, but let's get down to brass tacks. Who does this really help, and how does it change things for them? Let's look at how this impacts a few different roles you'd find in any organization.
This table lays out the before and after perfectly. Take your Jira admins. They're usually drowning in a backlog of requests for custom reports. Now, they can empower users to build their own stuff, while they focus on governance. Project managers and team leads, they no longer have to wait weeks for a developer to free up. They can just create that new sprint board right when they need it. And analysts can finally stop trying to make generic reports work and just build dashboards that are a perfect fit for their team. But of course, whenever you talk about empowering users, the next question is always about security and control. And that's where this finds a really nice balance. The whole thing is built on Atlassian's secure Forge platform. And crucially, it honors all the Jira permissions you already have set up. So people can build whatever they want, but they can still only see the data they're already allowed to see. It's the best of both worlds, really. You get all this user empowerment, but with all the admin control you need.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I start? Let's make it super simple. Here's a quick little checklist to get you from zero to your very first no-code app.
First off, just make sure the app creator is installed in your Jira. Easy enough. Next, and this is key, don't try to solve all your problems at once. Just pick one small thing that causes you friction every day. That one report that you hate making every single week. Then, write a clear prompt for it, using those tips we covered. And finally, just generate it, deploy it, and share it. It's that simple. You can literally start making your own life easier today.
And that really brings us to the big idea here. This whole AI era we're entering, it isn't about replacing people's expertise. It's about getting rid of all the annoying, tedious friction that stops us from doing our best work. When anyone can turn a great idea into a tool in just a few minutes, your entire organization just gets smarter and faster. So the real question to leave you with is, what friction are you going to remove first?